welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. I'm so glad you guys are here. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good today? Are you doing bad? Let me know. Also, before you go, hit the post notifications so you're notified every single time I upload. So this video is going to be all about my accounting major, and I normally don't really talk about school on here because I just am not like a school YouTuber, but I am going to start putting more videos out towards my major, geared towards my major, talking about my major, because I just love my major and that's why I'm in college for this major. So I'm going to start putting more videos about that in vlogs once this quarantine, quarantine's over, but once this virus it's gone, definitely lots more vlogs. All the questions that you need asking, yeah, if you are a senior in high school and you want to know if it's the accounting major for you, stick around. A subscriber, Mark Anthony, asked me these questions, so I'm going to answer his questions, then we're going to hop into the video, everything about it. So the first question he asked is what challenges you experience in your major and how I overcome them. He's also an accounting major, so good luck to you, and we're both doing something we love, right? Accounting. So being a girl is definitely a challenge, because when you think of business and stuff, you think of businessmen, not women. So it can be hard because sometimes it just I get drowned out, oh, you're a girl, you can't do it, and here I am. So that's definitely one, is being a girl. And honestly, my brain sometimes when I'm doing a concept or I'm studying, my brain can just hit a wall and I'm oh, I can't figure this out. But then eventually I'll just take a step away from it and then come back to it, and then but still I'm oh my god, I can't figure it out. I will email a teacher, or I will YouTube it. Sometimes I get unmotivated to do things because I'm just I need a break. I can't do this anymore. I can't think about this anymore. And then it can be hard to find a new way to study because it's just concepts and examples. So you just gotta keep jogging down examples, keep doing examples of the one concept. And sometimes I'm just this is boring. I want a different way to study. So that can be a challenge. And then how I overcome them is being a girl, I just am more outspoken and I stick my ground more, and I'm I know what I'm doing, thank you very much. And when my brain gets stuck, like I said, I will just step away and I will come back to it after a clear mind. And when I'm unmotivated, I just think about the end goal. You plan on doing internships? Yes, I do plan on doing internships, but not till January, which will be my last semester of my senior year, because right now the economy is in a recession, means an economic slowdown because of the virus that was going, and companies are just not hiring people right now into their people, their regular people. So January, my advisor, my career coach, advised me be best time. So I'm just working on my resume, getting it all perfect, I guess. I'm going to send it to her and she's going to send me back feedback, and then we're going to go from there. So yes, I do plan on doing an internship. Do you collaborate or work on your own? My friends, some of them are in school, they're just doing their own way, which is fine. Some school's not for a lot of people. Or my friends have different majors than me. My one friend's a nursing major and a minor in criminology. My other friend, she's I think art. And then my other friend, she's a general studies right now. And then my best guy friend, he is an accounting major. So he and I have we'll just study together because we have the same major, and we like talk about it, and we like figure it out, and mostly because we have been having the same classes, but I don't know if we're having the same classes in the fall. But yeah, so him and I will like study, or we'll like, help each other out if we get stuck. But mostly I'm doing it on my own because that's the way I study, I guess. And yeah, it's a fun time. Have you taken auditing? No, and I don't plan on taking auditing right now. Maybe in the future I will, but right now, no, I don't see myself taking it. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I don't see myself taking it, but maybe a change of heart. But right now my classes are scheduled till I graduate, so everything's set in stone, like fall and spring. So yes, thank you for asking me those questions. And okay, so now I'm getting into my major is accounting. You have CPA route, where it's a certified public accountant, or you have the CMA route, which is certified managerial accountant. I plan on taking the CMA route because that's where my heart is, and then eventually after I get my certification in CMA, I plan on getting my certification in CPA, and then eventually doing my law degree, which is crazy to think about, you like a law degree, but I like law. And teacher told me because most accountants end up getting their law degree because you're studying court cases and you have to figure things out. CPA is certified public accountant, meaning assets equal liability plus stockholder equity. So it's all about accounts payable, accounts receivable, dividends, petty cash, that type of stuff. Your finances, are you going to go in debt, or are you going to like go up in money, you know? And that can include payable, so you have a long-term liability, short-term liability, and it's, you eventually got to pay it off. Notes payable, you're taking out a loan against something like that. That is what it is. So I want to go into CMA, which is certified managerial accountant, meaning C, so total manufacturing cost equals direct materials plus direct labor plus MWH, manufacturing overhead, which means indirect materials plus indirect labor plus other, which is like lights, office ladies, that. And CMA is all about how can you make your company do better, how can you profit better. Do you need a new production line? Do you need to cut off this division of your work because it's not working out? And it's all about profiting, helping a company to do better, and also in that like, break even. So if you're starting out a company, how many years do they break even, which is just $0, and then eventually like they'll start getting paid more. So it's like all about how a company can like raise their assets, and then financial is like how like paying off that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go that route. So whenever you're accounting major, you take business classes, have taken principles of management, principles of marketing, intro to business, and then you have to take a communications class. You have to have 2 English classes, 2 math classes I've taken, 1 science class, and then you have you'll start off with financial, which is all about, it says your liability, like I said before, like how paying off your bills, or if a company is giving you a loan and then you have to do the interest on that. And then you go into managerial, which I said it's all about how can a company, like how can you make your company more profitable. And then you will go and like you can take intermediate accounting, which is all about the assets, meaning how is your company making money, cash equivalents, how fast can you turn over your assets to make money, which is normally in a 90-day period is the fastest. And then you can take intermediate accounting 2, you can take tax class. Also, I've taken business law too, and that's how I realized I wanted to go into a law degree. And talking to her, and she was like, yeah, like most accountants do, so you want to, you should. My next semester I'm taking payroll accounting and accounting applications on the computer, so how like you log things on like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, like all about that stuff. And then payroll accounting, you have your Social Security, so old age survivor disability insurance, and then you have your Medicare, and you have like your payroll withholding, so for, like I said, your Social Security. You have your FICA, which is taxes. Most people think to become an accounting major you need to be smart, you need to know your math, you need to be Albert Einstein. No, it's mostly knowing formulas and how you can apply them, and you have a calculator. I have 3 calculators because you always will have access to a calculator. Also, each company does their own way of doing things, so like you may learn it one way in school, and then when you go to like the job, you are gonna like, they're gonna teach you how to do it another way. And I feel like you'll eventually, like, if you love something, you're gonna want to continue to do it. And if your heart's not in it, then your heart's not in it. And yeah, that's my major. What I love about accounting is like the challenge of it. How are you going to calculate something? That is my video about accounting. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I will answer them the best, and I will see you guys in the next video.